Hello everyone, this is lecture 5 and will be the last lecture of module 3 in a series of lectures that I'm delivering to cover the software project management course at the Department of Software Engineering, Faculty of Computer and Information Technology, Jordan University of Science and Technology. This lecture is all about a case study, and it will be the second case study as we covered the first case study in module 1. Now, this case study is very much a real case study where we go over, as you see, first of all, the requirements management stage or phase, and we indicated in the case study that this will take 3 months. It comes in 2 parts or 2 subcategories. The collection of requirements, then the analysis of requirements. Now, in the work breakdown structure here, it shows that the requirements collection is accomplished by doing 6 tasks, task 1 through task 6, where we identify the requirements, we analyze the request for proposals, then we identify the implicit requirements through interviews and surveys and the questionnaires in tasks 2 and 3. Then we do also research on the client history, activities, interests. So we do things that will comply with the customer style and culture. Then we combine all these requirements that we extracted through tasks 1 to 4 into a document that we refer to as the requirements document. And the last task, we submit the document for approval by the customer, and we get agreed. We get into an agreement with the customer on that requirements document. The analysis, after we have the requirements identified and defined, then we analyze them. We develop then the business specifications, and we get those specifications approved, reviewed and approved by the customer as well. We continue to category 2 or stage 2, which is the design management. Now the predecessor here is stage 1, the requirements definition. And we give this like 2 months when it comes to scheduling. This one comes in 2 parts as well. Software technical specifications, tasks 10 and 11, and then software solution design, and again it comes in 2 tasks, task 12 and 13. The third stage, development management stage, it depends on the previous one, and it takes 3 months. It comes in 2 parts, the software solution development and the quality assurance, and the software development progress monitoring. Now, the software solution development and the quality assurance, it has tasks 14 through 24. This is just for an example here. Someone else might come up with a different set of tasks, more or less. Task 14, like the installation, configuration, testing all required hardware and software tools, developing software component 1, etc., etc. Then the monitoring, we need to run monitoring tasks in parallel with the execution, like 25 through 26, because the weekly team meetings, let's say 1 to 12 meetings over 3 months. Okay, 3 months, 12 weeks, and that means 12 weekly meetings. We follow in it like category 4 or stage 4, the quality control management stage. It comes in two parts: the performing the tests, which is tasks 37 through 40, and the solution enactment and certification, which has two tasks, 41 and 42. Stage 5, the implementation management, it depends on the previous one, on stage 4, and it takes 1 month, solution implementation and the training and the warranty. The implementation has 3 tasks and the warranty has 4 tasks. Number 6, or stage number 6, the support management. It depends on number 5 and it takes like 12 months. It has 2 tasks, task 50 and task 51. Number 7, the project closure. 1 month, it comes after the end of the support, number 6, and it has 2 tasks, handing over all deliverables and then signing off the project. Now the project team. First of all, the project manager. We refer to the project manager in the work breakdown structure as a PM. We assume that the monthly salary of the project manager is $8,000. 3 analysts, we refer to them by AN1, AN2, AN3, and the monthly salary of each is $5,000. We have 1 designer, DS1, monthly salary is $8,000. 1 developer, DV1, monthly salary is $5,000. 2 quality testing specialists, QTS1 and the QTS2, monthly salary is $3,500. We have the implementer, IM1, the monthly salary is $4,000. We have the hardware specialist, HS1, with a monthly salary of like $5,000. We have the trainer or technical writer, TR1, monthly salary of $3,000. We have the technical support person, TS1, monthly salary $2,000. Now to do list, what are we going to do for this? First of all, we need to derive a detailed action plan. Second, we need to derive the optimal overall period for the project. And third, we need to determine the optimal overall base cost for the project. Now, for the first one, deriving the action plan, a work breakdown structure, a schedule and tasks, dependencies, and then resource allocations. Then the optimal overall period of the project, a project start date, and a project finish date, then the project overall period. 3, determine the optimal overall base cost for the project. Now let's continue at this is a snapshot of what we can see on the real tool, the real project, Microsoft project tool. First thing, we schedule for the project management, the project manager, start date like January 1st of 2019. Then we have the first category, the requirements management stage, which takes 3 months, and it starts the same thing, January 1st of 2019. Now, under this, we have 2 subcategories, the requirements collection and the requirements analysis, as we explained in the description earlier. Now, we have the 6 tasks here and the 6 tasks here as well. Look at task 1. Task 1 starts January 1st, 2019. And the last task here, it ends March 19. So that means it will take like 3 months as requested here. Okay, and we'll take it from there. So design management stage number two starts like April 1st, because the task 9 ends like March 31st. Sorry, I said 19 earlier. It ends March 31st. Again, it is 3 months for the requirements management stage. So once the first stage is completed, we start the second one, the stage 2. Stage 2 starts, as we can see, on April 1st, and it ends when it ends around the end of May, and that means 2 months. Now let's move to stage 3. Stage 3, it starts on June, and it has 2 subcategories, 2 groups of tasks. I explained them earlier, but this is to show you how it looks like on the tool. Stage 4, the quality control management, it starts on like the 2nd of September. It has 2 subcategories, the performing the tests and solution enhancement or enhancement and certification, sorry. We have category 5 or stage 5. The implementation management starts April 1st because it depends on stage 4. It has the solution implementation and the training and warranty. Again, a group of tasks. Number 6 is the support management stage. It starts the 1st of November, and it ends, it has 2 tasks. It ends the end of sorry, the 1st of November. Here something is wrong. It has to be the 31st of November, not October, but something went wrong when I was doing the scheduling. So excuse this mistake. Then number 6 here, the project closure starts the, again, it says 1st of November, but this is wrong. It has to be like the 1st of December and so on. Anyway, this was a snapshot. Apparently, there was something wrong there. Now, as far as our calculations, if we look at the overall project, the project period should be around 23 months, and the total project cost is about $27,100. Anyway, to check the details, you need to get the case study itself and run it through the Microsoft project and try to move back and forward with the schedule and see how things go. Well, the following slide will give you a short demonstration on the real, like a live demonstration on the Microsoft project tool, very much for the same case, but the dates were like slightly changed during the preparation of the case. And basically that's all for this lecture, and thank you. Hi, this is the case study number 2 that we just explained in the previous set of slides. Now I want to do some live demonstration on the tool. It's the same case. As you see here, the project management, which is taken care of by the project manager, starts from a certain date to the end date. I need to draw your attention to something here. When I reopened the case using the project tool, it requested that I adjust the dates. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to fix some dates here. But regardless, do not take these dates for granted. Um, for example, there is an error here because I did some auto scheduling. The your reference is the ones or the dates explained in the slides earlier. But this one is just to show you how we play with the tool. Now this part um, is what we refer to as a Gantt chart. So it is automatically generated by the tool. You can export it to a PDF or to an image. This is your work breakdown structure, this part. This is your schedule, the start and finish. And this is the predecessors or the dependencies. And here you assign the resources that we explained in the previous slides. AN1, AN2, AN1, etc., etc. You can refer there to other ones. Now, if you look at the first category, here it says requirements management stage, takes 3 months. There's a start date and end date. The start date and end date should be adjusted such that it doesn't take or span over more than 3 months. Now, under it, we have two subcategories, the requirements collection and the requirements analysis. Now, for the requirements collection, we have 6 tasks. And for the requirements analysis, we have 3 tasks, task 7 through task 9. Then we have the design management stage. Now the predecessor here, we mean by it number 1, which is the requirements management stage. And this phase or this category takes 2 months. It has 2 subcategories. The software technical specification, which takes 2 tasks, and then the software solution design, which takes tasks 12 and 13, again 2 tasks. The third category, which has a predecessor or depends on the outcomes of the design management stage. Again, it takes 3 months and it has this list of tasks. Okay, we have the quality control management. It has the performing the tests subcategory and the solution enhancement and certification. This is to say that, well, it passed the quality check. We have the implementation management. Well, very much this list or this column shows the same breakdown structure that we have in the in case 12, as explained in the previous slides in this lecture. And what else to say? Now the project manager, the start date is the start date of the project, which is supposed to be, according to here, supposed to be April 1st, 2019, and then the end or the finish date of the project management or the project manager should be the last day or the last date of the project tasks. What else to indicate? Here, it shows that this task starts from a certain date, ends on a certain date, and DS1 is the resource that is responsible for taking care of that task. Now, what else that we can look at? Team Planner, for example, you have the Gantt charts, the issues, network diagram. You have all these tools. I'm not going to try them here, but I'm just showing you what options you have when you use the Microsoft project tool. The tasks, it gives you the all kind of editorial tools to enter your tasks and to adjust them. Here you can play with the size, similar to what you do in the Microsoft Office. The font, you can change the font if you want to. You have the like a project information. If you want to define the project information, what kind of information you want to add, that's up to you. Now, you can view the resource usage. You can view the resource sheet. And you have other views as well. Let's look at the resource sheet. Well, here, each resource, I gave it like the max, the standard rate. You need to define it. That will help you when it comes to costing the project. You need to give the rate for each of them. What else? The team planner. Here it shows you how to plan for your team for N2, N3, etc. So this is really a very helpful tool. There might be some tools, other tools that are better than this. However, at the end, you will need a good tool that supports your project planning activities, creating the work breakdown structure, the schedule, assigning the resources, the task dependencies, etc., etc. Well, that's all for now, and I will leave it up to you to expand on this and learn more and more about the Microsoft project tool. Thank you for listening. Take care.